please do me a huge favor. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below along with that notification bell. That way you can be notified anytime I go live or post new content, you guys. So, I'm running a little bit late. Okay, a whole lot of late this morning. But listen, y'all, I overslept. So, that's my story. I overslept this morning. I did not go to bed until almost 2 o'clock in the morning. So, yeah. Hi, Chicken Nugget. Hey, Ricky. So I wanted to hop on for people that I missed last night because I know some people have like a different time frame. So if I missed you, go ahead and drop a heart. I'm only doing like maybe 5 people because I have other things to do this morning. So yeah. Also, if you are new to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Good morning, everybody. Hey, Melanie. Hey, Ricky. Welcome, Luna. Like, welcome for all of you guys who are new subscribers. I really appreciate you. Hey, Kiss. Also, go and check out my website as well because if you subscribe today, if you subscribe to my website, I will be sending everybody who subscribes to my website a 50% off coupon to use for whatever reading you want. All right? So make sure you do that because my in-depth readings go into advice, right? What are the current energies surrounding your situation, as well as what actions someone may take towards you, or what action Spirit says that you may take to improve your situation. So that's that. All right. Thank you, Ricky Loves. So just keep that in mind. Yeah. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet today. So if you're wanting a reading, just make sure you're thank you, Chicken Nugget. I'm not going anywhere. I'm home. I'm home today. But today the weather is really nice outside. So I was like, it's nice and it's not cold, it's not freezing. So it feels like spring here, you know? So Ricky Love, you can go ahead and drop your question. Hi, Jenny. If you're new to my channel, first step is like and subscribe. Okay? And then just drop a heart so the mods know to add you to the list, all right? I think I'm just gonna take happily, because you're the only mod in here at the moment. I think I'm only gonna take the people who are in here now. So the first 7 people. Hey, Sarah Loves. The first 7 people. And then y'all can go ahead and close the list. So let's see. Let's see what energies, Ricky, are surrounding J. And then let's see what energies are surrounding S. Hey, Maria. Oh, I'm sorry, Melanie. You're right. I forgot you was in here. I'm so sorry. Yep, the first 7 people. Yeah, anybody after that will need to send a donation or go book on my website. Like I said, please make sure you go over there and book today because I will be emailing out coupons to everybody who subscribes. And thank you guys so much for all the love and support. It really means a lot. Also, if you do book a personal reading with me on my website, please make sure you leave feedback because I want to start posting my reviews, okay? I never give your personal information, but I like to post reviews so that people know, listen, this, like, it's legit, okay? So, let's see who's the better option here for you, Ricky. Let's see. All right. Holy Spirit, Divine Source. Oh, y'all, you know what? I forgot to burn my incense. Hang on. Get my life together. But I did get up in enough time. To make my smoothie. So, for those who are asking, there's greens, there's banana, there's coconut butter, almond milk inside of it. So, yeah, and I didn't even put yogurt in here because sometimes I usually put like 2 tablespoons of yogurt in there for thickness, but I didn't. And there's frozen fruit in there. Let's see. Because people were asking me about it. Okay. Also, if you donate, you will be pushed up to the top of the list. So make sure that if you donate, you let us know so we know to add you, like ASAP, okay? Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, smoothies are great. They're great. And since I've actually been doing my smoothies, I don't crave coffee. So that's a good thing. Hey, Aisha. Hey, Julie J. We'll see if I have time because I was only doing the first 7 people. So if you're new to my channel, please make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Make sure you hit it. All right. Y'all, my sage. I gotta find my sage. Which I think Rico knocked my sage over, but anywho. There we go. Thank you, happily. Girl, you are so creative when it comes to closing the list. Thank you. All right, so first off, let me get some messages for you, Ricky. Let me do that first. You're at work, love? Okay, I got you, Ricky love. If you need to come back and watch your reading, right, Sarah Boo. If you need to come back and watch your reading, Ricky, whenever you have time, love, you do that. I'm going to pull some oracles for you first and foremost. Let's see. I love you too, happily. The first message Spirit wants you to know, Ricky, is that life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. So right now, I feel like that's Spirit's message to you, Ricky, to just go with the flow. Like, what do you feel? Who do you feel most drawn to? Who do you feel, is the person that actually gives you exactly what you're needing, on every level, mentally, spiritually, emotionally? Which individual feels more, you feel more connected to on a deeper level, Then we have Sacred Union. Hey, Queen Love. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Okay? And then Spirit says, wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. This may not necessarily be for you, but the message in regards to the connection, Spirit is saying, somebody might be rushing. Somebody might be rushing in the connection, Ricky, and that can really cause problems when we try to rush something and instead of allowing Holy Spirit to push us in the right direction. Let me see. I don't feel like it's you, though. I feel like it's probably one of the people that you're dealing with. Let me see. All right. So let's start with the one. You said there were 2 people, right, Ricky? Aries and what was the other one? A Cancer? Was it a Cancer? All right, Holy Spirit, Divine Source, please show me the messages in regards to person A. I'm going to say person A and person B because I'm terrible at remembering names, but I will always remember J because J is the letter in my name, so I will always remember J. All right, so let's see. That's great, Queen. Was it good? They have, like, at Burger King, they have an Impossible Whopper that's all vegan, all vegetable, and it's actually pretty good. It actually is very good. Like, you would not even know that it was not beef. You would not even know. But just so y'all know, I will be eating tacos today, and I will have beef in it. But, yeah. All right, Holy Spirit. Oh, I'll have to check them out because I haven't been to Sam's in a while. Like I told y'all before, I have to travel before I get to Sam's. So, all right, Holy Spirit. Justice. If she go with J. Okay. Four. Give me one more. 5. Okay. I have a Judgment here. Okay. So. All right. So 7 of Pentacles, Justice, 7 of Pentacles in reverse, Justice, 4 of Pentacles, the Hangman, and the Judgment. So this tells me person A, that would be Jay, he wants to reconcile with you. He does want to admit whatever faults that he had in the connection with you previous, because he knows that there were some, there were some issues between the two of you that weren't necessarily worked out. And he does take responsibility for some of that because he knows he was wrong in a lot of ways, Ricky. But he is actually wanting to, take the time and make sacrifices for this connection. Before, he knows that he was very selfish, and now he's been working on himself and really trying to get himself together. He's trying to save money. He may be working towards a particular goal with this 4 of Pentacles, but Justice is about balance. So he's trying to balance things out in his life, and he also wants to be honest with you, because Justice is about karmic cycles. I feel like you and him may have gone through some type of karmic cycle where lessons needed to be learned, and now it's like he wants to make things right with you, because Justice and Judgment are those reconciliation type of energies surrounding a connection. The 7 of Pentacles, he feels like he wasted your time before. Or he wasted his time before in this connection, but now he's wanting to, now it's like he wants to be serious is what I'm getting. He wants to be more serious. Tell me more, Spirit, about Jay. Yeah, he's very focused now. Yeah, he's very focused. Like I said, he's very focused on his finances. 8 of Pentacles is about work and self-focus, working hard so that you can get a reward. So he's very focused on, his income, materialistic things like purchasing things like a home, a car, like finances, that type of thing. But he's also trying to be more in a mature energy. Let's see, King of Cups. And he wants to be more loving and supportive. This is mature energy. The King of Cups is a mature masculine. So he's definitely wanting to come towards you and offer his love and support, because he sees now, Ace of Swords, he sees now that he wants somebody that he can settle down with, that he can actually be committed to. That's what he wants. And look, the world is here. So he feels like there's unfinished business between the two of you. Okay? So, this is up to you. Spirit always gives us, choices. Based on what you see, based on Jay's actions, and based on your past experiences, you have to determine what's best for you. I can't tell you that. But what I'm seeing here is that he is serious about moving forward with you, because there's unfinished business between the two of you, and this possibly could lead to a marriage. We have the Hierophant here, okay? You see the traditional values and the wedding rings here? Like, he really does want you to be his person. He's very serious about it. Let's find out about the other person. Let's see what energy surrounds the other person real quick. Thank you, Melanie. Let's see. All right. Hopefully, I want to make sure that when I get to the mods, that I definitely get you first and foremost, because I didn't get you last night. So definitely want to make sure I get you. Holy Spirit, Divine Source. What's the current energy surrounding person S? Person S, person B. What is his current energy towards his connection with Ricky? Okay, so do you two live at a distance, Ricky? You two live at a distance? You and person S, y'all live at a distance? Or is there some distance? Do you have to like travel or drive to go see him, or he has to drive to see you? Okay. Also, okay, so the message here, then that's not about distance. The world. Why is the world here? This is the start of a new cycle. Definitely the start of a new cycle. He feels like you could definitely be wish fulfillment for him. This person is feel towards his connection with Ricky Pellissier. Ooh, Three of Cups. Yeah, he actually wants to have a good time with you, Ricky. Like, see how these people are sitting around with wine glasses? It's like he wants to get to know you more. He may want to talk, take you out for dinner, like that type of thing. I don't know if y'all have gone out, but Spirit is saying he knows, he automatically can pick up your energy, your vibes, and he knows that you're good people. But there could be a missed opportunity. This could be a missed opportunity between the two of you if you're distant or he's distant. Yeah. Yeah. This could end up being a missed opportunity between the two of you. If you two grow apart, like in some type of way, like where maybe you get distracted by something else or another situation, if you allow other people, like third party situations, to intervene in this connection, it can be a missed opportunity, or somebody gets bored in the connection where the excitement is not there. Yeah, but he sees you as a very loving person. Queen of Cups energy here, very nurturing, very loving. And then the Knight of Wands is here, so there's definitely a lot of attraction there between the two of you. So at the end of the day, it's up to you. Yeah, it's up to you how you want to proceed with him, because he has the potential to have like player like energy with that Nine of Wands there. Like he likes you, but that could be as far as it goes for him. Like he may not see it as like he wants to be serious right now or anything like that. And that's always a good thing to find out whenever you're dating people. Like what are the intentions? Like where do you see yourself 6 months from now? Let's just start there. 6 months from now, what are you wanting to do? Like, are you looking for a girlfriend? Like, right? Like, or like, yeah. Jay has a lot of love for you too, just so you know. But he always has. Exactly, Sarah. Intentions are everything. I think this other guy, I feel this other guy, Ricky, he likes you. He's attracted to you because you're beautiful and you're successful and you're independent. You don't really need someone, but he's attracted to you. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. But men are always attracted to women who are very independent. Like you have a very strong sense of self. So he's attracted to that. Like you're not needy. But I don't think he's serious. Thanks, Queen. Right, we all back here rooting for Jay. We're secretly rooting for Jay, and Jay has no idea that like all these people are on his side. But y'all, I swear. Look, I swear, it's the smoothie. I swear, it's the smoothie. I swear. The greens, they just like, they're giving me life. Right? Team J, all day. Team J. You're welcome, Ricky. But yeah, definitely wishing you and Jay like the best, because I know he has all the love in the world for you. I know he does. And the connection has not been easy, but you know, it takes time. Like it takes time to work through things. It takes time to really get to know somebody. Sometimes it can take years. I know a lot of people are like, well, after a year or after 6 months, he should do this and he should do that. No, that's not necessarily the case. Yes, I agree that after at least 6 months, a man should know what he wants with you. If not, then cut him off. But it doesn't mean that after 6 months or after a year, okay, well, now he's ready to propose. Because he may not have himself fully ready for that type of, that's a huge change. And so people sometimes set really high expectations and end up getting disappointed. You're welcome, Ricky Love. Hope you have a wonderful Saturday. Whoever's next, go ahead and drop your question, please. Yeah, when you go into any relationship, this is just a pointer, right? A gold nugget. When you go into any relationship with an expectation, you're already expecting this person to do this, or expecting her to do this, or expecting him to do that. You're going to be disappointed. Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm. That's a good sign, Ricky. Y'all taste the peanut butter. Y'all, just a tip too. If your lips get dry, because my lips, like my bottom lip was like, it was like really, really dry. So I just put coconut oil on it. And it's not hurting anymore. It was hurting this morning, but it ain't hurting no more. All right, Holy Spirit. Please show me the messages for Sonata in regards to spring. What messages do you have for Sonata in regards to what may be coming towards her in the spring? She needs to know. Oh, this is not the deck I wanted to use. I wanted to use this one. I apologize. Thank you, Hepfully. So people hopping in can know what the deal is. All right, Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for Sonata T in regards to the spring? What does she need to be aware of coming into the spring? Well, that's great, Queen. You got energy, girl. Four of Pentacles. So going into the spring, Spirit is saying just be a little bit conservative. And also, you know, hold back a little bit. Hold back a little bit. If you've been doing too much, when I say doing too much, I mean like you've been actually giving to people who are not worthy of your time or your energy or your finances or anything at all. Spirit said stop. Just stop. Or you keep reaching out to people who don't reach out to you. Like the energy between you and those individuals are not reciprocal. Spirit says pull back. But also in regards to finances, yeah, also in regards to finances, save your money or spend wisely is what I'm getting. What's the message I'm getting? Hey, Aquarian Light Love. So, yeah, save your money, spend wisely. All right. What are the messages there? Okay. The Four of Cups. The Four of Cups. You may be a little bit distracted right now going into the spring because it's almost like the energy that I get, is like, Aquarian, stick around because if I have time at the end, I might get you in because I know you're one of my regular subscribers and I appreciate you. Four of Cups, Nine of Wands. It's like you may be a little bit distant. Like if somebody tries to approach you with new love or something like that, you may not be receptive or open to it, Sonata, because you've been through a lot. Also, you may have a lot currently going on in your life that could be, you know, in regards to work or, you know, finances, trying to budget things out, trying to manage everything. So you may be just a little bit distant because you're just not interested. You may not be interested in love offers. Nine of Wands, you've been through a lot and you're just determined to push through and you're just trying to basically survive, basically stay afloat. Yeah, you have a lot going on, so you're just trying to push through. Yeah. Queen of Cups. Spirit is saying this is integral. This is so integral. Going into the spring, I would say early April. Make sure from now until early April that you are taking care of self, that you are loving self. See how she's like this Queen of Cups? She's very much focused on her cup. What is in your cup is what Spirit wants you to ask yourself. What do you have? Does your cup overflow with happiness, with joy, abundance? Are you at peace where you are, or are you still having animosities towards other people? Are you allowing other people to get you worked up, to draw you into conflict? Like, Spirit is like, really take a look at self and see what it is that's benefiting you. Anything that's not serving you, anything that causes you to feel less than, or anything that makes you that drains you of your energy. Spirit is saying, pour it out. Pour it out. It doesn't belong in your cup. It's not your problem. This is like, it's almost like drinking from a cup that's not yours. You know what I mean? Like, you're like, I don't drink Sprite. What is that doing in my cup? I had a smoothie. What am I doing with this? So if it's not aligned with you, with your purpose, with your values, with your goals, Spirit said, pour it out, right? But you also have to make sure your cup is filled with love, filled with compassion, filled with ambition, because it's going to be able to, it's going to be able to push you forward in the direction that you're wanting to go, right? All right. So that's what I'm seeing. Messages for you going into spring. 6 of Pentacles. That's the last one. 6 of Pentacles. Your things are going to start to balance out. The imbalances could be emotional, could be financial, but the imbalances are going to start to balance out. Where maybe you were feeling overwhelmed, or you are feeling overwhelmed right now, Spirit is wanting to reassure you that it's going to balance out. Don't worry yourself. Don't overstress yourself. Only worry about self. Only concern yourself with the things that you have control of, like your sanity, your mental health, your financial stability. Those things that you have control over, paying your bills, minding your business. Those things that you actually have control over are the things that you should concern yourself with. Don't concern yourself with anything else or anyone else. And again, Spirit saying, make sure that if you're giving, you're receiving, okay? And vice versa. If you're receiving, then you also need to give back. It's the reciprocal balance energy that helps the flow of life continue. Yeah. All right, so that's the overall messages. Yep, overall messages. All right. All right. Thank you, Happily. You're welcome, Sonata. Whoever's next, please go ahead and drop your question. Luna, are you here? Oh, y'all, we really getting through it, huh? Luna, are you here? Okay. Great, she's here. All right, Spirit, anything that Luna needs to know for this year? King of Cups. Okay, King of Cups. You may be in the King of Cups energy, or if you are with someone, like if you're in a relationship, this person, whoever this masculine is, Spirit wants you to know that this person does have a lot of love and support and affection towards you. They want to show you that love and affection. Let's see. We have the Hierophant. We have the Hierophant. Or there just could be a masculine energy around you, like your father, an uncle, a supervisor, a co-worker, he's a very loving person. Like, he's a very kind, supportive person. He really, truly wants the best for you. And this person could actually be very wise, especially if he's older. Because I feel that with the Hierophant. See how these two are going to the Hierophant for, these two are going to the Hierophant for wisdom, knowledge, understanding. The Hierophant is like the goat, okay? This is Taurus energy. They know what they know, okay? You're not going to tell Taurus that they are wrong. So whoever this masculine is, he may be giving you advice on what to do. Could be at work, could be at school, could be in regards to anything. But this person has a lot of good, valuable advice, and this person is of a sound moral character. This person, they're genuine. Also, Spirit is saying Six of Swords, whatever low vibrational or toxic energy that you have been experiencing recently or in the recent past, if you were in a toxic connection or dealing with people who were toxic in your environment, Spirit is saying it's time to move on from that. It's time to let that go, say goodbye. Goodbye. You know, just move away from anything that's going to hold you back from your purpose. Anything that's going to keep you from being in your divine empress energy, which is what we have right here. Spirit wants you to elevate. Spirit wants you to grow, be productive. The empress is about growth, abundance. So that's going to be coming in for you. If you've been praying about a new car, or you've been praying about a new job, or you've been praying about a new opportunity in general to get things done, to accomplish certain goals, Spirit saying move forward in that direction and focus on your goals. Focus on peace. Focus on peace. With the Six of Swords, it's like coming out of a very chaotic, tumultuous type of situation and focus on being at peace with self and being at peace with the people who are around you. And if they're not at peace with you, then let them go. Because there's no sense in hanging on to people who just don't support you, who you can't see eye to eye with. You know it? Also be aware of new contracts being signed. The Lovers is here. New contracts being signed, that could be for a position, for a job position, that could be for a business, that could be any type of legal paperwork or documents that you may be filling out. But also this is a sign that you may actually be meeting the person that you were meant to be with the Lovers card here. Some call it soulmate or twin flame energy, whatever you identify with, but you could be meeting the one. Okay, you could be meeting the one here shortly. But Spirit says, are you ready? Because look at her stance. The Seven of Wands. She's not playing no games. Like she's not. You could be very guarded. Yeah, you could be very guarded. And when you have your guards up, which don't get me wrong, having your guards up is necessary. But when you're so overly guarded, because too much of a good thing is bad, right? Too much of a good thing is bad. Like I can't drink too many smoothies because that's unhealthy. I have to eat. But too much of a good thing is bad. And so Spirit says balance it out. Yes, be aware of how someone treats you, how someone talks to you, the energy that they're giving you, the vibes that you're picking up. But at the same time, you have to be vulnerable. You have to be receptive to love. A lot of people pray about, oh, well, you know, God, please bless me with my person. Bring that person that I'm supposed to be with into my life. But yet you're not ready because you haven't done the work on self. You're so afraid that you don't trust anybody. You think everybody's out to get you. Everybody only wants to sex you. Everybody just wants to play games with you. And everybody is not on that type of energy. So we have to change our mindset in regards to how we perceive connections. Take each individual person for who they show you they are. Not generalize everybody and say everybody is like this. All men are like this. All men don't, just change your mindset, Luna. That's what it all comes down to, is changing your mindset. Like if this person says, you know what, I really think you're beautiful. I would really love an opportunity to talk to you. Can I have your number? If you're interested in the man, tell him yes. If you want to talk to the man, tell him yes. Give him a chance until he blows it, until he shows you. But don't just be sitting there on the edge of your seat waiting for him to screw up, because some people do that. And this is a way of sabotaging a connection, because you're sitting there waiting for him to make a mistake. Just waiting for him to do something wrong. He's human. You're human, right? You're human. So you're not perfect. So you're going to make mistakes. He's going to make mistakes. That's called life. But when it's something that is completely has crossed the line, or it's something that, right, and that's something that you have to deal with. You have to heal from that trauma. You have to stop allowing yourself to say this, use that as a crutch or use that as an excuse as to why you can't have a healthy relationship, because you're overly, well, I'm just scared, I'm afraid of being hurt. Okay, so then you don't need to be dating anyone until you get past that fear, until you learn to love yourself enough to know that you deserve to be happy and you deserve to be loved. Then don't engage in connections until you're ready to actually give somebody a chance, like a decent person, and let them get to know you, let them get to show you who they are. So that's something that Spirit wants you to be aware of, is being overly guarded. So that's something to consider this year. That's something to consider working on. Shadow work. Yeah. Yeah, blessings are coming towards you. You just have to be ready to receive them because you've been grieving. You're still grieving and caught up in how the last person treated you. And this is why a lot of times we sabotage connections, because we get so emotional. Yeah, we get so emotional and we want to play the victim. Well, he did this and he was that to me and blah, blah, blah. Okay, but did you allow it? Did you stop him? Did you check him? Did you call him out? Did you tell him how you felt about his attitude, his words, his actions? We have to also be responsible, right? Yep. You got this, Luna. Yes, absolutely. And in setting your intentions, also releasing those negative energies that are surrounding you, the things that you need to heal from. Yeah, releasing those things like the fear, the doubt, the insecurity, the distrust, the frustration, the bitterness. Forgive the other person. And it really comes down to that, like forgiving the other person for the way they treated you, because either they didn't know better or they chose not to do better. And that was a choice on them. It's no longer your problem anymore, so release it. It's theirs. It's their, that's their cup. That poison belongs in their cup, not yours. So pour it out. Clean your cup out. Clean it out. It's done. It's spilled. You know what I mean? You know the saying, crying over spilled milk? Spilled milk is sour. Nobody's going to drink that. It's bad. It's harmful. So pour it out. If it doesn't serve you, you can't drink it. It's not tasteful. If it's distasteful, pour it out. It doesn't belong in your cup, right? The cup of wholesomeness, health, clean, fresh. That's what you want. Okay, let's see. So whoever's next, go ahead and drop your question. You're welcome, Luna. Thing about tarot is that most people already know what they need to be doing. That's the funny part. And the Spirit just gives confirmation, like, okay, well, you've been like this for so long. Yeah. Who is your future husband? Spirit's not going to tell me who your future husband is. Miriam, are you here? Spirit may show me, okay. Go ahead and drop your question then. Spirit's not going to tell me that. They're not. They may give me personality traits about who this person is, but they're not going to tell me who he is. They may be able to tell me about the person. Thank you, Aisha. Let's find out. I just wanted to make sure, Miriam, that you were here, because people be hopping in and out of my life, and I'm not going back. Once I hop onto the next person, I'm not going back. Aquarian Light, are you still in here? Let's see. Holy Spirit, what traits might hurt Jenny's future husband? Here's what I'm going to tell you right now, Jenny. Right now, since you are not married, you're probably single, right? Not dating anyone. Now is the time to make sure you have all your ducks in a row, okay? Before you worry about somebody coming into your life, worry about yourself. Worry about where you're at right now. Worry about what you're doing to grow as a woman. Worry about what you're doing to take care of your health, your stability. Worry about how other people perceive you just in general. Because let me tell you, when you have an energy or an aura of positivity, you have an aura of health consciousness, awareness, spirituality, you have good moral conduct, you're automatically going to attract the person that's meant to come to you, right? Because you're grounded, you're stable, you're working towards goals, and another masculine is going to be very attracted to that. He's going to see your joy for life, and he's going to see, okay, this person is definitely somebody that I would want on my team, because she is very much a go-getter. She's ambitious. She's positive. She doesn't want to be around anything negative. Like, that person, she doesn't complain all the time. She's not selfish. Like, look at yourself as of right now while you're not dating anyone, and focus on that, because the person that is meant for you is going to come to you. You're not even going to have to force it. I promise you that. You're not going to have to force it. It's going to happen naturally. Okay? Let's see what this person's personality or character might be like. What might this person be like that's coming towards Jimmy? Holy Spirit. You'll probably meet this person when you least expect it. The High Priestess. This person also may have the gift of intuition, and this person could be a very spiritual person as well. I have the Lovers. Could be a Gemini. Could be a Gemini. The World. This person may live at a distance from you. Could be from a totally different nationality. Could be, yeah, like I said, they may live states away from you, possibly, or a city away from you. Five of Swords. Five of Swords. This person may have recently gone through a breakup himself, or some type of divorce with the Five of Swords here. This person doesn't like mind games and that type of thing either. So that could be why he walked away or gave up on a connection that wasn't working. That cycle has completed itself. The World here. That cycle has completed itself. The Page of Swords. This person, they like to ask questions. They like to really get to know you on a deeper level than just superficial. This person is not just superficial or shallow. This person actually wants to talk to you and ask questions. The Page of Swords, she's very curious. She wants to know things. This is air energy, Aquarius. We ask a lot of questions because we want to know a lot of things. We want to know details. We want to know, like, you know, like Aquarius tends to be like, just like Gemini. We think out of the box. So we kind of want to know more about you than just what we see. Page of Swords energy here. This person could definitely be an air sign. Could be a Pisces, I don't even remember, or a fixed sign. Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo. That's what I'm seeing here. Yeah, Knight of Swords. Yeah, this person's going to come to you pretty quickly when you least expect it. And they're going to reach out and want to communicate with you. But be careful that this person may have the gift of gab and be all talk and no action. So that's what Spirit wants you to be aware of here. Okay? But you are going to have options. Look, the Seven of Cups is here. So be careful about, you know, all that glitters is not what looks good on the surface, because she's like looking at her choices, her options here may not be. So make sure you choose carefully. Exactly. Yeah. Make sure you choose carefully whoever's coming towards you. Make sure that you learn to be a good judge of character. And with the High Priestess here, Spirit wants you to make sure that you trust your intuition and trust your gut when you're dealing with other people, especially men. Because men can give off a lot of mixed signals a lot of the time. Like, they can pretend like they really like you, but really, you know, their MO is not the best. So just make sure you take the time to really get to know who you're dealing with, or who you're entertaining, or, you know, interacting with as far as romantic relationships go. All right. Okay. All right. So whoever's next, go ahead and drop that question. Y'all, I think I'm going to, I'm going to make my own Lover's Oracle, like a spinoff of the Romance Angels, because I feel like, why not? Yeah. You're welcome, Jenny. Let's find out. Because that's a really wonderful question, Miriam. That's something that you should ask, you know, because you want to make sure that you're ready. I actually finished another deck already. I just haven't ordered it, but I'll post it, you guys. You guys can see it. It's an advice affirmation oracle. I finished it already. But sometimes, like this romance angels oracle, I like it, but sometimes I feel like for example, wedding. This situation involves marriage. Like it's not always that. You know what I mean? Like everybody's situation is different, and so sometimes the message can be interpreted like the person you're dealing with, for example, the angels may want you to know that this person does see you as marriage material, right? May not necessarily mean that they're ready to marry you right now, or that this person is married, because sometimes it can mean that the person is married who you're dealing with, but not necessarily. I think that's the thing with oracles. Like you just even with tarot, you have to be able to discern the energies that you're dealing with. A spirit of discernment. Hang on. I'm looking for, what am I looking for, Jacqueline? Shadow work. A shadow work oracle. We're going to find it too. We are going to find it. Hang on a second. Hang on, Mariam. I have to give you I have a shadow work oracle, and sometimes okay, there it goes. There it is. All right, so what are some things, shadow work, inner healing work, that Mariam may need to complete before she meets that person? What does she need to work on for self? What does Mariam need to work on for self? I'm not even going to talk about the partner. That's just the main thing. The first thing is you, because here's the deal, ladies. Before anyone comes into your life, masculine, friends, acquaintances, you are with self, right? Because sometimes people have really crappy friendships because they have a lot of negative energy around them. They have a lot of negative traits that they need to work on. The shadow self hasn't been, and then you surround yourself with other toxic people. So it just creates a mess. So it doesn't even matter whether the relationship is platonic, if it's a friendship, if it's a romantic, intimate relationship. Working on self and being the best version of you is the best thing that you can do, period. You can't even run a successful business if you're a crappy person, because nobody wants to be around you, because you have you have a short temper, you're impatient, you're inconsiderate. Like no one wants to deal with that type of energy. And so that's why I personally stress personal accountability, making your wrongs right, apologizing, humility, taking responsibility for your own wrongs and fixing it and not blaming it on everybody else. What are the things that she needs to work on? Shadow work. Worrywart. Right, and see, that didn't work out for you, Mariam. So, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If somebody has a very piss poor character, it's difficult. Yeah, we have worrywart. Spirit saying you have to overcome, just like I was telling the last person. You have to overcome this. And I know, because I struggle with it, especially being an air sign. We overthink all the time. But it's something that I've learned to let go of. Like, you cannot have healthy interactions with people if you're always worried. You also create unnecessary stress when you look at her face. Like, whenever you're always worried about this, or oh, I don't know if they're gonna like this, or this project that I did, I'm scared it's gonna fail. Like, you're putting so much pressure and stress on your mind, on your heart, on your body, because you're so afraid. It's fear. Worrying is a low vibrational energy because it creates stress that is not good. Science has proven stress wears out the body. It puts pressure on the heart. It's not good. Worry. So constantly worrying or always, well, I want to know. Okay, so let's talk about jealousy, ladies, because we're going to talk about it. Some people have jealousy bad. Like, it's terrible. Okay, it is absolutely terrible. Some people, they're so jealous that they can't go anywhere with their person without questioning them. Well, who is that on your phone? That was my boss. Well, whose picture is that? Like, the constant paranoia needs to just stop. If that is you, you don't need to be dating because you can't even trust your person. They're a whole grown up. That's why over worrying and over stressing is too much. It's too much. Yes, there is a healthy amount of being concerned. That's like if I don't hear from my mom within a couple days, I'm going to check on my mom because I'm going to make sure, because I'm going to be worried. I'm going to be concerned. Okay? Change worry to concern, right? But when you're constantly worried about little things that are out of your control, it's a no-no. We have clingy, Mariam. Clingy. Yeah. Clingy. We have clingy. Being too needy. Constantly needing somebody to constantly validate you. And this is where codependency comes in. Yeah, definitely. But see, this is beautiful, Mariam, because the first step is acknowledgement and the second step is actually working on it. Okay, so now that I know I'm over worrying too much, I'm gonna start like oh, go ahead, Sarah Love. Now that I know that I'm over worrying, I'm gonna start saying, you know what? It's none of my concern. There's nothing I can do about it, right? You're worried about how your coworker makes you look. That's her problem or his problem. Has nothing to do with you. We have clingy and unpredictable. Unpredictable. So, like out of nowhere, if you have emotional fits where you're freaking out and, spazzing out on everybody, it's not cute. Spirit says that's something that you have to get in check. Get your emotions in check before you start dealing with other people, because he's going to be like, are you all right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just asked you if we could go here instead of there, and you just had a whole fit. Well, because I wasn't planning on. Okay, but why are you so worked up? Like, it was a question. You know what I mean? Like, out of nowhere, you're pissed, you're angry. That can be very detrimental to a healthy relationship. I got you, Sarah Boo. I got you. It does. It does. Reckless. Also, too, this may not necessarily be you, Mariam, but I want you to know that Spirit says if you're attracting people like this, this is what you need to look at. Like, somebody who's reckless, they have zero cares about how you feel or what your needs are. Reckless. This person can come towards you in a complete rage, complete anger. If you're dealing with people like that who are unpredictable and reckless, you never know if they're going to pop off at the mouth. Their attitude is off the charts. This person is constantly needing you. They constantly need reassurance. They have trust issues all the time. It's a no. Yeah, it's a no. But usually we attract low vibrational people like that because we have issues within self that need to be worked on. And I feel like a lot of it's fear-based. A lot of it is fear-based. Spirit said, what are you afraid of? This person, sometimes people act crazy like this. They act unpredictable because they know it gets them what they want. It gets them what they want. If somebody comes into your energy that's acting like this, it's very childish. They're unpredictable. They're reckless. They're clingy. It's just like a big ass toddler. Just like a big ass toddler. Spirit says, go ahead and cut them off. Somebody comes in and they're giving you that type of energy. Just cut them off. We have perfectionist. Perfectionist. Always, you know, with perfectionist, I get like everything. I don't know if this is part of your character, but you know you better than I do, and Spirit's calling you out right now. Perfectionist. If you have like an overly obsessive thing with how things are, like it has to be like this or it has to be like that, and nothing else is gonna work, that can cause you to become angry because it's not what you want, how you want it. And Spirit's saying you have to understand that everybody is not on your level. They're not, ma'am. They're not. So you have to say, you know what, this is human. Okay, this is human nature. No, he's not gonna put chocolate icing on the cake. He wanted to put vanilla. Okay? But it's okay. There's icing on the cake. It doesn't have to be chocolate. It's okay, right? Okay, look, I'm calling y'all out, Taurus. This is very much Taurus and Virgo energy. Like everything has to be a particular way. Virgo, yeah, y'all in there. Y'all in there. Everything has to be a particular way. Let go of some things. Allow some things to slide sometimes. And when I say that, like, I'm not talking about character flaws. I'm talking about little petty shit. It doesn't matter. See, Capricorn too, they be in there too, because Capricorn, Capricorn sometimes feels entitled. They have a very grand sense of self. Allow some things to slide. Yeah, it doesn't always have to be your way all the time. You don't always have to be in control. We have jealousy. Jealousy can be healthy, like I said earlier, or it can be unhealthy. Jealousy can cause you to want to control things so much that you have you don't trust anyone at all, ever. That's unhealthy. That's toxic. Hey, Queen Bee, that's toxic. Spirit says work on it. What are you jealous for? Who are you in competition with? Spirit says ungrateful. Now, you may think that you are grateful, but how are you showing gratitude? How are you giving back? When are you thankful? Spirit says being ungrateful. And being ungrateful can, be with like complaining about things. Complaining about what you don't have, or, the fact that you're not with someone, or, complaining about the fact that, oh, I wish I was this, or I had this. This type of thing, right? Which can make you jealous. So, but you have to let go of that, though. That's what Spirit is saying. That's what shadow work is all about. You have to let go of that attitude, that mindset. It's all up here. It's all up here. You don't trust because you're afraid. Again, a lot of this stuff goes back to fear. Fear is like the catalyst for a lot of these negative energies. Like you're afraid because, well, so-and-so hurt you, this one hurt you, that one hurt you. So of course, this new person who you don't even know, who doesn't even know you, of course he's going to be wrong. Of course he's going to treat you like this. Of course he's lying. Of course. He's not lying, okay? But this is what you have in your mind. So this is how you end up sabotaging a connection, because you automatically start thinking, well, he didn't call me back right away. He didn't text me back in 5 minutes. He didn't tell me that he loved me. He didn't get me anything for Christmas. Like, before we start doing this, worrying, being clingy, because that jealousy also leads to that damn clinginess too. I can't stand it. The damn clinginess. I do not need to call you every 5 minutes. You're a grown-up. I'm a grown-up. I have things to do. That's why Spirit said these are things that you have to release. You have to release in order to be able to move forward, right? With perfectionist, your relationship is not going to be 100% peaches and cream all the damn time. It's just not going to happen. That's life. That's reality. Your person is not going to walk into the house in a tuxedo every 5 minutes, because that's not real life. He might be outside working on a car, changing oil. You might be in the house changing a dirty diaper. You're not going to always walk out in a beautiful dress and heels and this, that, and the third, and makeup and hair done. You're not going to do it. It's not realistic. Everything, it's not a fairy tale. And I think that's a lot of the problem with a lot of us, especially here in the United States. A lot of us have been fashioned through Disney movies and all kinds of things to have the happily ever after. The Prince Charming, he came in and he saved the day. Prince Charming was a frog. He was a frog. That's the thing. So everybody thinks, oh, well, this is how life should be, or this is how my person should be. It's unrealistic, though. It is. So Spirit says, get it out of your mind, reprogram. That's going to take a lot of work. Reprogramming how you perceive relationships, how you see men in general. How do you see the opposite sex? What do you expect from them? What do you think of them? Right? If you think that all men are just low down dirty dogs who ain't shit, then that's the type of energy you're going to project, and that's the type of energy you're going to get back. It's going to be reciprocated to you because you're not showing appreciation. You're not showing, you give love, you receive love. You give respect, you receive respect. But when you're jealous, right? But this is just Spirit's way of saying, like, acknowledging, okay, sometimes you act like you have to have everything in a particular way, and it doesn't have to be that way. You know what I mean? It's Spirit's way of confirming that sometimes we have unrealistic expectations of people. Like, it's a no. It's like sometimes we fantasize instead of staying in reality. Like, in reality. So, you give love, you get love. You release the jealousy, the clinginess, the worrying, the suspicion. I don't know, he could be doing this. I think he might be doing that. I saw him over here. Then I saw this name in his phone, and I think this might be this. You're constantly putting all these things out into the universe. So when you catch him with a third party, karmic, whatever you want to call her, right? Or multiple, then you have a problem because, well, you've been putting it out into the universe. You've been constantly, he's like, and then he's been telling you, I haven't been doing anything. And you keep questioning and drilling and keep questioning and drilling. And then it's like, now you've ruined a perfectly good relationship. He wanted to be with you, but now he starts growing distant because he feels like you're constantly accusing him. And then you accuse him so much that he's like, you know what, damn it, I'm going to go be with somebody else now. Because this is what you've been doing. This is what you nag all the time. You constantly think that I'm doing this, and I'm not. But this is all in your head because of whatever you dealt with in the past. You see it? So that's those are some of the things that Spirit says, hey, work on these things so that you can move forward. Yeah, we sabotage a lot of connections because of our mentality, the way we perceive things, the things that we put out into the universe. Words are powerful. Well, are you seeing anyone else? You're welcome, Mariam. Are you seeing anyone else? No, I'm here. I'm at the house. That's like my masculine. He calls me this morning. Hey, what's going on? I'm at home. I'm at home. I'm not going anywhere. Well, why are you dressed up? See, like y'all were saying, oh, you look so pretty, which thank you for the compliments, y'all. I love it. But he could come to the house and be like, why are you so dressed up this morning? Because I'm cute. Do I have to have a reason? Who are you going to go see? Nobody. I'm not going to go see anybody. But because I woke up and I'm in a good mood and I feel great and I just want to put makeup on, there's nothing wrong with that. That doesn't mean I'm cheating on you. That doesn't mean I'm seeing someone else. But you see how people put these things out there because of their own insecurities. What are you worried about? It's your insecurity that you don't want to see me look beautiful. It's your own insecurity. That's your problem. That's your energy. Take it back. Which is why I'm always saying, give back negative energy because it's not yours. Exactly. That's like going to get your nails done or getting a pedicure or getting your hair done. Like, you do it for self. You do it because you feel great about yourself. Not because, I'm gonna go get me another man tonight. Exactly, Mariam. Exactly. Of course. So, yeah. It's like, sir, let's not today. Because if I wanted to, but we're not gonna go there. But no, I got dressed because that's what normal people do in the morning. They get dressed, right? They get dressed. put a little makeup on, brush their hair, brush their teeth, hopefully put some deodorant on. I hope people are wearing deodorant. All right, chicken nugget. Y'all even let Rico outside this morning. He went to go play for a little bit. He's taking a nap now. Yeah, he's taking a nap. Do you want a love reading or just general? And if love messages come out, then great. If not, then great. Do you want just a general, or do you want to ask about love? It's up to you, chicken nugget. It's up to you. All right, Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for chicken nugget? General messages, please and thank you. Six of Cups. Six of Cups. You could be very much in a reminiscent energy. Like, you could be really thinking about like things that happened in the past, even as a child. You may actually be seeing somebody from your childhood, like a relative, an aunt, an uncle, cousin, somebody like that. Like, fond memories, things that you remember, good things about people from your past. Six of Cups is also reconciliation. So if you dealt with someone in the past, this person may be thinking about you. They may be thinking about reaching out to you because they miss you. Six of Cups, they miss you. Spirit wanted you to know that. Nine of Swords. You may be stressed out about something. What are you stressed out about and why? Nine of Swords. Like, something's got you going. Yeah. Spirit's saying it's time to move forward in a new direction, on a new journey, on a new path. Right? But it's up to you. It's up to you to do it. Two of Pentacles. You may be juggling a lot. Okay, that could be why you could be stressed out. It could be why you could have a lot going on, like mentally, you're worried. Don't sabotage a good opportunity. The Nine of Swords is also about anxiety and sabotage, okay? You're your own worst critic. You're holding yourself back. You could be holding yourself back from moving forward. Two of Pentacles. Spirit is saying there's some things that you're juggling. It could be emotions, chicken nugget, that you need to let go of, that's holding you back from being able to propel forward. Because the Page of Wands is about exciting new opportunities. That's great. That's great. Okay, this could be a past energy. Okay, I'm seeing this as a past energy because Six of Cups is past energy. Nine of Swords. You may have been worried that you wouldn't be successful moving forward. But once you make the decision to do it with the Two of Pentacles, like, you're trying to manage a lot of things, which is great. You have a lot on your plate, like you said, you're at the gym, and congratulations too about quitting smoking. That's awesome. With the Two of Pentacles here, you could be trying to juggle a lot of things like finances, health, getting yourself on the right track, which it sounds like you are. Page of Wands, moving forward. Okay, moving forward. Also, you may have, with the Two of Pentacles, you may have a few choices coming in. Yeah, you may have a couple choices between two people with the Two of Pentacles that's coming towards you. I have the Knight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So somebody like wants to offer some type of romantic offer towards you. Need one more. Nine of Cups. Yeah, you're happy. You are very happy right now. Where you are. You're comfortable where you are. You're proud of yourself. And you should be, because you had... It was a struggle, I feel. With the Two of Pentacles, I feel like it may have been a struggle for you to be able to, like, quit and really try to get yourself back healthy, which I'm glad you stopped smoking before you started going to the gym, because your lungs have to be ready to handle going to the gym. Um, the King of Cups. Ha ha ha. What did I tell you? What did I tell you guys? When you work on self, you usually attract the person that is meant for you. King of Cups, which I'm proud of you, by the way, Chicken Nugget, and congratulations. King of Cups, this is a mature masculine energy. So this person who's going to come towards you, this person is going to be very affectionate, very kind, very respectful. So this person definitely wants to make an offer towards you. Okay. Yep, Two of Cups. Yeah, they want to offer some love. They're attracted to you. So yeah. Yeah, it is hard. That's why the Two of Pentacles is here, because you know, sometimes starting a new journey with the Page of Wands, and you may have had some doubt or fear with this Nine of Swords. You kind of were fearing like coming out of that energy. And that's okay. That's perfectly okay, because trust me, I feel the same way, girl. I was disgusted with how I was in the past. Like, I was very codependent, and I didn't really realize it. But once I came out of it, it's like, damn, I can't believe I allowed people to do me like that. Like, I can't believe I allowed people to take advantage of me like that. Like, it was my fault. It was my fault, because I was so desperate, and I was so like wanting to be loved or wanting to be in a relationship, that I allowed such behaviors that were unacceptable. So it's like, it is disgusting. When you look back at your past self, it is disgusting. Page of Wands. So don't feel alone. Page of Wands. Starting this new journey, it has been difficult, but you're balancing it. That's what Spirit is saying. You're balancing it. Right. Who cares what they think? Who cares what they think? You have to do what's best for you. Because what you don't want is to go back into this energy of, and I'm like, a lot of people drink and smoke as a coping mechanism. A lot of people don't realize that. And depending on what you smoke, it opens you up to certain influences. And anything that alters the mind's ability, because the mind is powerful. When you overdrink, right, you're drinking. This is why we have people killed by people who are drunk, because you lose the capacity to make a conscious decision. You lose the capacity to do something that you normally wouldn't do under normal circumstances. So it's a matter of self-discipline. Again, it's about self-control, self-discipline. I mean, you're doing the best for you. You're making a great decision. So don't allow other people to pull you down in that. Two of Wands. Yeah, this person is definitely going to come towards you. Yeah. People are usually codependent on things of that nature because they're suppressing emotions. A lot of people drink. It's like drowning out the emotion so you don't have to feel. Right. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. Yeah. Also, you're wanting to move forward in a new direction, which is really beautiful. The Two of Wands is like looking out and saying, you know what? I could choose to go back down this path, or I could choose to go down a path that's going to lead me to success. But I'm a queen, and I know my worth, and I know what I want for my life. And so I'm making better decisions. Exactly. I know what you mean. Ace of Swords. Yeah, Ace of Swords is about you receiving clarity on your path, on your divine path, where you're supposed to be in your life, what changes you need to make to be the best version of you, and you're doing it already. You already know what you need to do. But it looks like there is going to be someone coming towards you. It does look like it. Knight of Cups. Yep, romantic feelings. Somebody's coming to offer some romantic feelings. One of these people may be a little bit younger than you. And the other person is older. And that could be the challenge here, Five of Wands. Figuring out who you want to be with. But yeah, love is going to come in for you. Keep working on self, girl. Keep doing it, because you're on the right track. That's what Spirit wants you to know. So, you got this. You got this. Mm-hmm. You got this. All right. All right. So whoever's next, go ahead and drop that question. Thank you. I appreciate it. I love reading. I love reading for people. I love giving the advice. That's what I do. I feel like I'm good at it. Not to brag, but it is what it is. Um, what's Jamal's true intentions with you, Taurus? Okay, let's find out. All right, Holy Spirit, what are Jamal's true intentions towards Kiss? What is Jamal? You're a Taurus. What is Jamal? Oh, okay. Let's see. What is Jamal's true intentions towards Kiss? The Magician. He has the desire to start this connection. He has the desire to move forward in this connection, to create something new with you. Yeah, Temperance. Yeah, he definitely it's like he has the desire to be, yeah. To be your the yin to your yang. We have the King of Swords. To be his true self with you, to open up, to communicate more, to be his true self with you, the world. I don't know if you two live at a distance or he's just of a different ethnicity than you, Kiss. But with the world, it's like he sees you as wish fulfillment. That's what I'm seeing. Like he also sees this as a new opportunity, a new cycle in love. That he's ready. Like it's a new journey. It's almost like a voyage with this ship here. It's like a new opportunity to sail into a new situation with you. Let's see. We have, yeah, the Two of Pentacles, different countries. But he wants to be, he does battle. Well, let me tell you why. Two of Pentacles. He's juggling because it's like he knows that he would have to, I feel like he knows that he would have to take action. He has to take action. You being a Taurus, you're all about action. Like, either you're going to do it or you're not. Yep, look. Eight of Wands. He communicates, but when it comes to taking action to come towards you, and the Eight of Wands is also about travel. He's a man. And it's his responsibility to figure out if he's wanting to be with you, how to do that. I mean, of course, you two can work on it together, but it's like he's trying to get himself together in a position to where he can take action and come towards you, but there may be a delay. There may be a delay, especially with you two living in different countries. Ace of Cups. Either you're feeling disappointed because maybe this just is not going the way that you were anticipating for it to go. He sees you as the Queen of Wands, or he's disappointed. I'm sorry. He's disappointed because, like, he really does like you a lot. He really does want to, go further. But it's like he's hindered. Spirit, clarify the Two of Pentacles. Yeah. Clarify the Two of Pentacles. Yeah. He's torn between making two decisions: taking this leap of faith to start over, to come towards you in a different country, or walking away from this situation altogether. He's torn between the two. He's torn between the two decisions because he feels like he may not be able to take action. Yeah, he may not be able to take action. What's hindering him? Yeah, the Hermit. He's trying to figure out what to do. This is Virgo energy, the Hermit. He's trying to figure out a solution, how to deal with this. I feel like he doesn't know how to deal with this. He's not quite sure how. Yeah, he's trying to gain clarity, Ace of Swords, on what to do, a solution. So he's torn between leaving the situation, just letting it go, or because he really does like you, but it's like he's afraid. Like, I feel fear here. I feel like he's low-key afraid to take that leap of faith, because that's a big leap of faith to take, right? Being in a different country, which long distance relationships, kudos to those of you who are in long distance relationships, because they are hard. They are not easy. But he does have a lot of feelings for you. He's just disappointed in himself because he really, really admires you. Queen of Wands. He really, really admires you, and he really, really does want to be with you, but it's like he can't because of the situation. Let me clarify what's blocking the connection. Spirit, what's blocking the connection? Whoa. Okay, Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups. He wants a Ten of Cups with you. I have Queen of Wands in reverse. What's blocking this connection? Feeling like he can't have the Ten of Cups with you. That's what's blocking him. Also, Three of Pentacles. Saving up the money. I feel that the money could be an issue here. Kiss. I feel like money could be an issue here for him, which is why he's disappointed in himself, because he feels like he can't be the man that you need him to be, or like take the action that you need him to take. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Let's see. But he does want to be with you. Intention-wise, he really does want to be with you. He thinks you're beautiful, you're intelligent, you're everything. You're the whole package, okay? Queen of Wands. She's the whole package. It's him. It's on his end. The blockages are on his end. Okay. Great. So definitely wishing you good luck and success in the relationship. But sweetheart, if he's not able to do it, let's be real about this. If he's not capable, what's the point, right? Ultimate decision is yours. But I mean, if something don't fit, if I can't wear the shoe, I'm not going to put it on. Oh, wow. That is a great question, happily. Let's see. Yeah, this time I think our time zones actually match this time. All right, Holy Spirit. That's how I was this morning. Trust me, Kiss JG, I've been in your shoes, honey. I have been in your shoes. Yeah, I actually attempted to have a long distance relationship with someone from a different country. Very handsome man. It did not work out. It did not work out because he wanted me to do all of this stuff for him in order for him to get here. And I was like, no, not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I was like, no. too much. It's too much. You're doing too much. I gotta do this so that you can get a permit to come here and a visa and all that. No, it's a no for me. Mm-mm. I mean, hey, but they have couples like this. 90 Day Fiance. You might want to look it up. Let's see, Spirit. Will Heckley's parents accept her marrying the Sagittarius? He's about to say what, Queen? They're giving me a yes. They're giving me a yes happily. Oh. Yeah, they're giving me a yes. But I did have the Five of Wands. And the Five of Wands is about challenge or conflict, or possibly, oh, right, Queen. I've been watching 90 Day Fiance for a long time. The Five of Wands is about conflict or challenges in the process. So it could definitely be it can be an issue, because if he's of a different ethnicity, um, mm-hmm, it could be, but if he's from a different ethnicity, religious wise, he may not have the same values as you do, or the same, religious beliefs or principles that you do. So your parents could have a problem with that, because they'll be like, well, this is how we do it over here, where we're from. This is how these things proceed. But depending on where he's from, he may see things, a lot differently. And so that can cause like a conflict, between the families, because he's born and raised in a different, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's brought up in a different, yes. And so when you have parents who are so set on doing things this way, they don't see anything, outside of the way that they want to do it. It can really create conflict, because they want everything to be the way that they want it to be. So that can be, I feel like, they'll of course support you, because you're their daughter and they love you. But at the same time, there can be conflict, because like it'll be like salt or shade thrown, because oh, Queen. Um Salt or shade thrown, because exactly, Aquarian, because they want things to be done the way that they're accustomed to doing things. And so I see it all the time on 90 Day Fiance. I'm telling y'all, watch 90 Day Fiance. People have problems accepting other people's religious beliefs, and this is one of the things that I don't like about religion. Yes, religion gives you a sense of moral code and ethics of how to treat people the way you want to be treated, but at the same time, religion is it's so like, it causes divisions, because a lot of people are like, well, he's Muslim, she's Christian, they can't be together. Like, why? They both have a sense of spirituality, but because this person is Christian and this one's Catholic, they can't be together. Or this one is Muslim and this one is Hindi, they can't be together. Like, make it make sense to me. They do, Aquarian, they do. And I'm just like, what? Like, what is this? So right. And Islam or Muslim culture, the couples are like, they're prearranged. So they set, they have this man that they want their daughter to marry. So the parents are there. They're chaperoning the couple, which I think is really beautiful. But at the same time, it's like, every culture doesn't do things that way. So, you don't want to just start condemning people, Um, but there are also drawbacks from arranged marriages. Like, right, happily. Like, there's drawbacks from arranged marriages because then it's like you're like forced into a situation. Um, exactly, Sarah. I'm familiar. So you're forced into a situation to where you have to learn to love someone. Like, what if I don't love him? What if he doesn't love me? What if he wants to be with someone else? I don't love him. Just because you put us together doesn't mean that we're compatible. Doesn't mean that I want to be with him. And so you have a lot of women, and I'm just gonna say what I'm gonna say, and that's gonna be that. But you have a lot of women, especially Muslim women in Islam, who are unhappy. They're unhappy because they were put in a situation to where now I'm with this person, and right, they're with this person exactly, Sarah. That's where I'm going with this. They're put in a situation, and a lot of times because in Islam, it's a very male dominant culture. So they are the center of the marriage. They are the center. They are the final say so. They are the breadwinner. They are the provider. They are the protector. You do not go anywhere outside of the home without a male accompanying you, in hijab. So you have women who are in situations that are very unhealthy, toxic situations because this religion says, well, you have to do it this way, and there's no other way. There's no other way to do this. This is the only way that you're supposed to do it. And you're unhappy. You're unhappy because he tells you what to do, and he tells you where to go, and he tells you who he wants you to be around or who you're not allowed to speak to or not allowed to be with. So, right, Sarah, because that's the culture. That's the religion, that's the culture. So, which I understand that, Islam, I can see the beauty in Islam in the fact that a lot of people, they're like, they want to protect women, but at the same time, I can see the confusion because there are a lot of women who are abused in Muslim countries because of the force. It's arranged, it's forced, it's not out of love. Exactly. Exactly, happily. And that's what's sad to me because a lot of the Muslim women that I know, like, they have like really beautiful spirits. They are loving people, and they end up with people, like, sometimes they just end up with yes, Sarah, I agree. So the men tend to think that they can treat the women any kind of way, and it's very toxic. Yes, hey Red, yes they are, love. It's very toxic in the way that they treat a lot of women. And I'm not gonna say all of the men do this, but a lot of the ones I've personally seen. I have friends who are in Islam, and their marriages were arranged, and so it was like a very like, it was very forced, and it was like a lot of toxicity there, some abuse as well, and that's what concerns me because no one is going to stop him because he's the head of the household. No one's going to stop him from doing whatever it is that he wants to do because it's, like Aquarian said, it's patriarchal. It's all male dominated. So men rule, men say whatever they want to say, men feel however they want to feel, but women are suppressed. Women are suppressed. Right, Sarah. Right. And like you said, I think it's just a tradition that people have adopted within Islam, and they've made it appear to seem as though it's actually a part of the Quran when it isn't. But people actually follow this, and they're terrified, if they don't. Yeah, exactly. So that's. Yeah, yeah, and my heart goes out to them because nobody wants to be in that type of situation, to where they are they're forced, you know. that they're forced and they're unhappy because they don't really love the person. It's just, okay, we're gonna pick you and we're gonna pick him and we're gonna put you two together. Boom, you're a couple. Okay. Thank you, Red. So now y'all are a couple, and so y'all just do what you're gonna do. Like, wait a minute, hold on. Do I like him? He ain't cute. Take him back. So, you know, Islam is like, well, y'all married now. And so right. I mean, like I'm saying, like, you know, Sarah, like, you know, it's I think you just have to understand the culture, like, to really understand it. But yeah, most of the Muslim people that I know, they're just like so sweet. They're so loving. Like, it, you know, like, but I mean, I see what you mean, because some of the guys, like, I feel uncomfortable. Like, I've had to deal with some of them, and like they just, I don't know, like, it's hard to put in words. You're welcome, happily. Yeah, I feel like they will support you happily, but I do feel like they will have a lot to say about it. Like, your parents are probably very opinionated and they have no problem telling you what is on their mind or how they feel about it. So, you know, you know how that goes. Um, I mean, my mom's like that. She's very opinionated. So, but yeah, I think because you're an adult, there's really no stopping you. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, what are they gonna say? Well, you can't marry him. Says who? Who's to say he won't give me a plane ticket and I'm out of here? Just saying. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Right. Um, and see, that's where it's funny, happily, because American culture is so different. Like, you want your parents to be okay with it, but I mean, I'm not gonna ask my mom, like, should I marry my DM? I'm not gonna ask her that. I mean, either when we get married, she'll either show up or she won't. Like, but I mean, I get it culturally. Ray Love, you can go ahead and drop your question. Because I feel like a lot of people, to be honest, a lot of people get disappointed when they don't get their parents' blessing. What will be the outcome? What might be the final outcome of? Ooh. Just let me shuffle here. What might be the final outcome? Well, I did get Judgment on the bottom of the deck, and so that automatically tells me that you're definitely going to have to hold yourself accountable for whatever it is that has not been accounted for. What's the possible outcome here? We have the Four of Wands. I mean, because it's not like going to show me the amount that you're going to have to shell out, but it's telling me you're going to have to go ahead and take a leap of faith in order for things to get to a stable point, because it's so critical. You're going to need to your best bet right now is to go ahead and take a leap of faith and do what you know you need to do now. Like, there's no better time like today. Knight of Swords. Reach out to whoever you need to reach out to and let them know your situation. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, you are going to suffer a loss. You are definitely going to be coming out of pocket. Five of Pentacles. See how they're out in the cold? They're lacking. Yeah, you're definitely going, yeah, it's going to be a loss of some money here. Ten of Swords. But don't act like everything's okay when it's not. With the Ten of Swords, because it's definitely going to hurt. But Spirit is saying, be careful with the contracts and stuff that you sign. Yeah, with the Lovers here, be careful of the contracts and things that you sign, the things that you obligate yourself to. Make sure that it's not, yeah, just make sure that it's not too much for you. Seven of Swords. Make sure that you're not being jaded out of anything. With the Seven of Swords, if somebody's trying to get more out of you than you're actually supposed to be paying. If that makes sense. Seven of Swords. Like I said, make sure you communicate, clearly to whoever you're dealing with, whoever you sign agreements or contracts with, to find out what can you do in order to improve the situation. Three of Cups. Yeah. With this Three of Cups, I feel like this is like collaborating with other people. Like you may have to get a third party involved, possibly a financial advisor or an attorney that deals with that type of thing, or an accountant, someone like that who does taxes, a CPA, a licensed CPA or something like that. Yes, that's exactly what I was getting. You might need to connect with a licensed CPA or somebody that can help you. I know that M does, yes. I know that M does, she does accounting. So you may be able to ask her some questions. She's usually here, but she probably will be back the next time we go live. But yeah, she's an accountant. She might know of, I'll ask her, Red, like, like in regards to taxes, sometimes it's just better to ask questions, because girl, let me tell you, I had to do some research on my own, because this is all new to me, like with my business and my Etsy shop. Like I haven't made a whole lot of sales, but anything that you make, you have to report it to the IRS. So I had to figure out how to do that, because there's certain forms that you have to fill out in order to do that, along with my current employer, my current W-2 for the employers that I work for now. So I have to put all of that in. Yeah. So the IRS may be able to set up like some type of payment plan so that you can start getting that taken care of, because that you definitely want to get that handled as soon as possible, because that can hold you back. Yeah. Seven of Pentacles. There's been some delays. There may be some delays in you getting your return with the Seven of Pentacles here. But even still, make sure, because here's the thing, make sure that it's actually legit, because there's a lot of scammers out there too. So you want to make sure, I think you go to irs.gov, that's their legitimate website, okay? And talk to them there, because there's too many people out scamming. You see what I'm saying? Too many people out scamming. So make sure that you contact the IRS directly. And because a lot of stuff is like, virtual and digital, all this stuff, make sure you get the address off of their website, and maybe, contact them. They should have a contact number directly for the IRS to contact them. They will put you on hold for a little bit, but you should be able to get through to somebody, right? So yeah, I would start there. Maybe contact H&R Block as well to see if they're like, if they can give you any type of advice as far as, or just I would take that paper up to a legal tax facility and say, this is what I got in the mail. I just want to make sure this is legit. Like, is this from the IRS? Because when in doubt, do not send any money to somebody that you don't know if it's legit, is what I'm going to say. Because that can really cause you to set back. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Two of Cups is a connecting. Yeah, connecting with someone that's actually going to be able to help you. They're going to they're sharing their cup with you. Like, hey, this is what you need to do. This is how you go about it. These are the things that you need to file. You need to file a schedule 1099 or whatever paperwork you need to fill out for your taxes, because you have to report whatever income you have. But yeah, a spirit saying, don't stress yourself. It's all going to work out. Be positive, be hopeful, but also be active about it. Yeah, you need to get this done ASAP. I would say Monday because that's the next business day. So Monday, I would definitely be calling around, going to a tax consultant and saying, you know, I need to make sure this is legitimate before I start sending money to the IRS. Because if worst case scenario, even if you owe taxes, the IRS will set you up on a payment plan. So you know what I'm saying? So don't overstress yourself. You can only do what you can do at this point because everybody is struggling. Everybody's having a difficult time. Corona has messed everything up. So yeah, like don't stress yourself out. You do have options. Yeah, 7 of Cups. You do have options. Yeah, so now you know better, right? So now you're gonna do better. Next time going forward, you're gonna, yep. Next time going forward, you're just gonna do what you need to do. Just, okay, let's go. We're gonna do what we need to do here. So, hey, at least you're aware of it, right? Hey, no name. Welcome back, love. Yeah, just be positive. Because you know, knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. Because when you know what you need to do, when you know what your options are, sure, yes. Are you gonna lose some money? Yes. Are you gonna have to pay back? Yes. But you're not the only person that's gonna have to pay back. Trust me, you're not the only person. But they'll be able to set you up on a payment plan. But I would definitely advise you to speak to like a licensed CPA or somebody like, you know, a licensed tax consultant, somebody that actually knows their stuff and that can tell you what things you need to file. And that way you can write a request. It's some form that you have to request to the IRS to set you up on a payment plan. I know because I've had one before. Because I had owed federal taxes one year, and I had to do it like that because there was no way I could do it, you know, a whole lot at once. So I had to set it up. Yeah. So yeah, don't stress. Yeah, don't stress. You and me both, Red. Like I told you, like my Etsy shop, my booking website, and here on YouTube, like anything, any earnings, all have to be recorded. All have to be reported. So, you know. And then you're welcome, love. And then depending on what state you live in, they change laws all the time. If you don't have dependents, if you do have dependents, how many dependents, all of that. So it's gonna work out. It's gonna work out. You're most welcome. Okay, Queen Love. What was your question? I forgot, Queen. I'm terrible. Let's see. Because at the end of the day, Red, you can, honey, just like me. If I owe some type of taxes, state, federal, it don't matter. Y'all will get y'all's money when I get my money. I can only pay y'all, oh yeah, I'm careful, love. I'm very careful. Thank you for the heads up. Yeah, somebody already got me. Somebody already got me up to par. Yeah. My Cash App is not linked to any accounts that I have. So it's just money sitting there. If there's money there, it's just sitting there. I use it when I need to get stuff, and if I don't, then I don't. But I don't. It's not connected to any of my major accounts because I would never jeopardize my major accounts. Let's see. Which is why most people will usually do PayPal or Super Chat. Which I prefer PayPal because Super Chat is so slow. All right, Spirit. Why is Queen having these dreams about? What does she need to know about these dreams of pregnancy? Because Page of Pentacles. Because you're waiting for the right person. You're waiting for the right person. You're waiting for an opportunity in love. And you know, love is sensual. It's sexual. So I mean, you're a woman, and so. A part of that, you know, you're at an age in your life maybe where you desire to be a mom, or maybe you desire to be intimate, or whatever the case is. I mean, that's a normal part of life, you know. That's one of the reasons. Yeah, you're ready for action. 8 of Wands. In the worst way. Yeah. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. Yeah, you're ready for some things to change in your favor so that you can get it on. I mean, that's what Spirit said. Hopefully with the Hierophant here, it's somebody that actually will be committed to you, and they actually, they want the same. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody that doesn't want to move too fast. Yeah. Justice. It's about balance. It's about balance. That's what this is about. This is major arcana in the Wheel of Fortune. Things changing in your favor and dreams coming true after you've dealt with a toxic situation in the past with the Devil here. These are all major arcana. The Hierophant, Chariot, Wheel of Fortune, the Devil, the Star, Justice. So these are a lot of major things. You don't know that until you're pregnant, Queen. You won't know that. You've never given birth before. So you wouldn't know until you just think you do. You just think you do. You think it's going to be difficult, but you know how many women push babies out every year? Like, they push them out, okay? They push them out. So women, we're actually a lot stronger than we give ourselves credit for being. So don't stress yourself out about it, Queen. Like, when it's time for you to push, trust me, the doula, the midwife, the doctor will be like, okay. And then there's going to be an urge to push, and they're going to tell you can't push because it's not safe for the baby. If you push too hard, you can hurt the baby. So don't worry yourself. Also, it could simply be your surroundings, your environment. Yeah, 7 of Wands. Because you have a very nurturing, protective type energy, Virgo energy. All Virgos are like, all earth signs are like that to me. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Like, they're like the parents. They're like the parents of the zodiac. Like, you guys are like those parental figures of the zodiac. Yeah. 4 of Swords. I feel like this is because you've been thinking a lot. Like, Virgo is very protective of people they love and they care about. Virgo has a very nurturing energy, like very motherly or fatherly energy. Both masculine and feminine Virgos, I've noticed that. They're like parents, just like Taurus. They're very much like parents. They're caretakers. They give good advice. They give good instruction, but they're grounded. Yeah, they're very grounded people. Earth signs in general, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, they are the parents of the zodiac. Like, they tell everybody, okay, this is what you need to do. This is what you don't need to do. Stop doing that. Give me that back. Put that down. No, that's earth signs general. They keep everybody, yeah, very overprotective. Tauruses are very overprotective, just like Virgo. They keep everybody in order. I feel like the earth signs help keep everybody in check. Please do not come in the house with your outside shoes on because you've been walking in mud, right? Okay, no name. That's the earth signs. Please stop doing that. Don't chew on that. That's unsanitary. That would be Virgo. Please clean that. Go wash your hands first. That would be Virgo. Go wash your hands first. And Taurus. Go wash your hands before you come in my kitchen. Don't come in here with dirty hands. Don't do it. So it's just, you have a very motherly, nurturing energy, and I feel like that's why. And you could be also surrounding yourself by people who have children or around children too, Queen. Subconsciously, you're picking up motherly type of energy. So that's probably why you were dreaming about it. Yeah. But listen, y'all. I keep telling y'all, I'm surrounded by Tauruses. They really are. Virgos are very intelligent. But I mean, I love all the Virgo women in my life. Like, all the Virgo women in my life, they always give, like, Virgo is like the GOAT. They always give such great advice, and they just want everything to be, yeah, pretty much, Queen. They want everything to be orderly, like, and Virgo, I mean, Virgo knows, like Virgo knows. Like if you want to know, well, Virgo, where do I go to get this? Girl, they have the best pizza over here. They have the best sandwiches over here, you know? Yeah. You can get the best ice cream down there, downtown. Go over there. Like Virgo knows where to go. Like they know the source. So, you know. Right. Right. Well, Virgo, what do I do for this? Oh, you got a headache? Girl, this is what you need to take. Take this right here. That headache is gone. See, that's why when I want to know stuff, I go to Virgo. Because Virgo, they know. Where can I get this on sale? Virgo knows. Oh, I got you, love. Let's see. Is he planning to take action this evening? Let's find out what he's planning to do. Let's find out what he's planning to do. Because I'm curious too. Yeah. See, the problem that I have, because it's like when it's imbalanced, that energy, that I love this energy, since we're talking about Virgo and full moon is in Virgo today, right? That's what I love about Virgo. Virgo is like that. They're like that person that they know where to go, you know? But when it's imbalanced, it's like it can come across as controlling or domineering. If it's in a, like if it's used in an unhealthy way, like one of the Virgo guys that I dated in the past, he was an ass. Like he just wanted to tell me everything I was doing wrong and that I needed to lose 30 pounds of weight and that I was unhealthy and he only dated models and all this bullshit. And I'm like, well, then go get your models and leave me alone. Goodbye. Well, that's not what I'm saying, but that is what you're saying because that's what you said, sir. So, you know, he would always have something to say. Like, he'd be like, oh, this shirt is, it's too small for you. You need to wear something else. That color doesn't look right on you. Like, it was just always this, that, and the third. And one day, y'all, like he was so, his houses are ugly, and I'm just like, what? Exactly, no name. Spirit, what are Omid's intentions towards Sarah? What are his intentions towards Sarah? Is he planning on coming to see her soon? Is he planning to come towards her soon? What are his intentions? Two of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. The Emperor. Yep, look. Eight of Wands is about travel. He's making plans. He's planning on it, but he's trying to get himself together. Like, right now he's focused on the material world and abundance. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. He's trying to get his money right. But he does, I think he's now clear on where you both stand with the Ace of Swords. Like, before he was nervous, like with the Nine of Swords, he was like really nervous and in his head about the connection. He was struggling with the Two of Pentacles here. Like, he was juggling between whether or not he should give this a chance or just walk away, because he had some things to work out with self. But now it's like, he's trying to get himself together. He's trying to get himself balanced so that he can take actions to come towards you. Eight of Wands. Yeah, and that's about communication too. Speed, travel, communication, action. So it looks like it's a yes, Sarah. He's planning on it. He's planning on it. Definitely a conversation that needs to be had. Yeah, but oh my goodness, the male Virgos that I've dated, like it's a no for me. You're welcome, Sarah. Yeah, I remember one time, y'all. I didn't tell y'all this story. um, it can change. It can definitely change. That's the energy that he's in now. Yeah, I cannot. Male Virgos, it's a no for me. I remember one time I went out with one, and we were at a restaurant, and he acted the plum fool. Like, I was so embarrassed. He acted the fool all because there was a few damn crumbs on the table, and the waiter came over and wiped the table. Now, granted, in his defense, the waiter didn't do the most thorough job of cleaning the table, but he really showed his ass. Like, he just really, right, Sarah. And I was like, he was just like really rude to the waiter, and he was like, and I want this for free, and I shouldn't have to deal with this. Like, his whole attitude was just, he was rude as fuck. And I was like, I cannot believe you are sitting here acting this way right now. Like, we're in public, we're together, and you're acting like this. Not only that, but I was the one paying for our stuff. And I'm like, are you serious right now? Are you serious? Like, right, red flag, no name. So, and this is where you have to grow and learn from situations, because I didn't realize that he has a control complex. It kept showing. It kept showing. It kept showing its ugly head in different situations. Like, even with him dealing with his kids, he was like, like, there's a difference in a parent, like, lovingly correcting the child and saying, honey, that's not how you speak to your sister. Please don't say that to your brother like that, or don't do this like that. Like, he would give them full on lectures like they were adults. They're like 10 and 12, okay? They're still kids. So he would give them like full on lectures about this, that, and the other, and like just really like down on them type thing. And I think I said something one day because I was like, I don't understand like why you and I think he felt some type of way about it, but I was like, I don't understand why you have to be on your, like, so harsh on your son so much. Like, he didn't do that with his daughter, but with his son, it was like he was just so like, and I was like, I don't understand why you have to treat him like that. Like, he's only 11. Like, he's only 11. Like, I don't understand why you have to like give him a whole damn lecture. Just tell him if you didn't like the way he said something, just tell him you don't like it. Like, it's not acceptable. But it was like, I can't explain it. It's like when the person does too much, and it's like, why? Like, it's unnecessary. He's a kid. He's gonna make a mistake. He's gonna slip up. And he's like, if I catch you saying this again, or I catch you doing this again, like, it felt like threats. And I was like, it's a no for me. Like, it's a no. So, but some people, like, I don't know, everybody's different, but it didn't work out for me, because I was like, it's a no for me. I can't. And as much as I'm a very outspoken person, I'm a very opinionated person, and how this ended, fast forwarding, right, a couple months later down the road, how this ended, he just ended up getting mad, and he ended up disappearing, like, just disappearing, y'all. Right, Sarah, what a jackass. So he ended up disappearing, right? And then like 6 months later, he contacted me, and he was like, I just been thinking about you. And I said, for what? And he was like, well, I just, I missed you, and I thought about you. And I was like, for what? I mean, you're the one that ghosted me. You're the one that disappeared. And he was like, yeah, I know. He was just like, I was just upset because I felt like you challenged me. And I was like, what? He was like, you challenged me. Like, I was like, what are you talking about? Well, anything that I would say, you always had something to say that was like against whatever I would say. Right, Melanie? He was like, you always challenge me on different subjects, or anything like, if you didn't agree with me, you would say that you don't like what I'm like, you don't agree with me. Like, because I wouldn't. Like, you're telling me that I only need to eat salad. I don't agree with that. So, but if I don't agree with that, that's okay. It's okay for me to disagree with you. It doesn't make me any less of a woman or any less of a person because I don't agree with you. Like, yeah, exactly, no name. Extremely controlling. So I was like, it's a good thing we're not together. It's a good thing we don't have kids together. It's a good thing that we never, just goodbye. Just goodbye. So yeah, those are that. I mean, that's exactly why I just don't have good experiences with male Virgos. I don't. And they typically tend to be full of themselves. Like male Virgos feel like they're entitled. Like they feel like, you know, everything revolves around them. And so, hey, Casey. Well, you know, I never really thought about it that way, Casey, but that could have probably been what was going on. Exactly, no name. That's what I said. Mom, you know what's funny? My mom, she said, and I told my mom what happened. I was like, you know, it's weird because all of a sudden he just disappeared, you know, like out of nowhere, he just disappeared. And she was like, you know, he'll probably be reaching out to you. And I was like, you think so? Because he just, all of us, like, he was just upset. Like, it was so petty, y'all. It was so trivial. It was so trivial. And it was like a small disagreement that he felt threatened by whatever I disagreed with, because y'all know I tend to be quite argumentative. It's the air sign spirit, like Casey said. And he felt some type of way about it. And so I was like, he's gone. He's gone. I don't think I'm ever going to hear from him again. And I really didn't care. Like, I really didn't care. So, so she was like, yeah, he'll probably end up reaching back out to you. She's like, I can guarantee you he'll reach out to you. And I was like, how does she know this? But that's exactly what happened. He ended up reaching out to me like months later, like 6 months later. I'm like, I forgot who you were. Like, and the fact that I even still had you on my phone. So after he called me, I went ahead and blocked him and deleted him because I was like, I don't even know why you're still on my phone. Which is another air sign problem. Like, we delete and block people like this. So just know. Just know that our patience is just like that. So I was like, it's a no. You know, Melanie, that never happened, but it's so crazy you say that because in the back of my subconscious mind, like I felt that it could potentially go there. Like I felt like because he had been married prior, like he had been married for like 10 years and then his wife passed because of illness. And I felt like I mean, she's not here to tell about it, but I felt like he could be the type of person that puts his hands on somebody. Yeah. But sometimes you just feel it. You know what I mean? Like I can't explain it. Like you just felt like, and like Melanie said, I felt like it didn't work out for the best. Like for my highest good, it didn't work out. Because I probably would have been absolutely miserable. Like just based on the restaurant experience that I told y'all, like I felt like, see, chicken nugget, it's a no for me. And a lot of, just like Pisces men, I will tell y'all this from my experience, just like Pisces men, a lot of Virgo men have like addiction issues. They usually drink a lot. A lot of Virgo men usually drink a lot that I know of, or they smoke. They smoke or they drink. A lot of Virgo men. And I think it's because they have high anxiety. A lot of Virgos tend to have a lot of anxiety, but yeah. Yeah, no name, I agree. And shortly after that is when we fell out. So I mean that was that. But yeah, they tend to have those smoking or drinking issues like heavily. And all the Pisces men that I know, I don't care what nobody tells me. All the Pisces men that I know usually have like 9 times out of 10 they drink like a fish. Drinking is a problem, or drinking and smoking. It's usually some type of addictive type of personality, and they can become very abusive because of it. So, be careful, is all I'm saying. Yeah. Usually men who have addiction problems, like a lot of smoking and drinking, no. Mm-mm. They usually do have anger problems. And those are also things to look out for when you're dating people. Like, look out for signs of that type of controlling type of, you know, energy, because you don't want somebody that's going to potentially hurt you or put you in a dangerous situation. Because, yeah. Well, no name. It might be. It might be. It might be time for something else. Oh man, I didn't get one, Queen. I didn't get one this time. I didn't get one. But yeah, Virgos tend to be like very fatherly or motherly. Like their energy is like very, and I think that's part of why like maybe he felt like he was. I felt that he was very controlling is because like, you know, when you have kids, you tend to have a more dominant personality because you're so used to directing and redirecting and correcting all day every day. Right, Queen. If I get one, I'll let you know. Um, because you have kids. You know, people who have kids tend to have that. They want to tell everybody how to do this, that, and the third. Oh, I'm not excusing him. I'm just saying that could be why I felt he was controlling. Because somebody else would have been perfectly okay with his behavior, but I wasn't. I was like, you're embarrassing me. Like, you are so embarrassing right now. And it was like, it was just, it was stupid. It was just so stupid. Glad that's over. Yeah, that was like almost 5 years ago. It's crazy how time flies, but yeah. Oh, really? That's crazy. Men are just a whole different, like their whole probably just awkward, not really knowing what to say. What's crazy is how the men and the women of each sign are different. Totally different experiences. Virgo men, it's a no. Gemini men, no. Cancer, no. Leo, no. I'm getting really short on the zodiac right now. Aquarius men, no. Scorpio men, hell no. That's right, no name. That's a double no. We're getting really, getting really thin on the zodiac right now. Taurus man, I don't really know. I don't really know how I feel about Taurus. Um, Aries, nope, absolutely not. Um, been there, done that. Um, I'm trying to think about. Sagittarius men are a yes for me because I get along with them. It's something about Sagittarius men that either they're attracted to me or we just get along very well. Sagittarius in general. But I feel like Sagittarius is that sign because they're mutable that they pretty much get along with everybody for the most part. Right, Melanie. You are absolutely right that men in general are just a whole different ball game. But then when you add the astrology parts to their charts, it's off the charts. Cancer men actually, I will say this in their defense, Cancer men actually are very attentive to women's needs when they are in when they're in a healed energy, when they're in a great state, they're in a very loving energy. But I can't because of the clinginess, the control. Cancer men are also very controlling. That's why it's a no for me. I'm an air sign, so the control is not going to work for me. Capricorn is definitely a no. It's going to be a no. Hey, Brenda Love. Who am I missing, you guys? They said Capricorn. I don't know. Taurus men. I don't really deal with Taurus men, but I think it would be a no. I think it would be a no because I mean I'm surrounded by Taurus, so I can only take so much Taurus in a day. Now who am I missing? I'm missing someone. Pisces. Pisces. Pisces men are weird. They're weird. They are. They're weird, but they're also extremely sensitive, just like Cancer and Scorpio. Scorpio, I can get along with the men. I can get along with them for whatever. Listen, for whatever reason, Scorpio men are attracted to me. I don't know what it is. But will I date them? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's a no for me. But I understand Scorpio, and I think maybe that's why, because I can understand Scorpio. Yeah, yeah, I agree, Brenda. Libra, yes. Libra is a yes, but only if he's in a healed energy because, you know, like it's. Libra men are very attractive. They are. They're very friendly. They're very charming, much like Gemini men. But if you get them in an unhealed energy, Libra men can be liars and they can be very sneaky and they can usually have multiple people because Libra likes to hop around. Libra likes to be the life of the party. Libra is a very socialite type of individual, male and female, but men are worse because, you know, they're getting all these attention and all these ladies. Oh, he's so handsome. Look at him. And it's like, no, sir, we're together. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, well, you know, she's just a friend from way back. Oh, really? And she's a friend too? And her over there and that one too? So all of y'all are friends. You know what? Have your party right there. Goodbye. That's why, yeah, Libra, no. No. Friends, absolutely sure. But, I mean, yeah, I don't know. What do y'all think? Can men and women be friends? Is that possible? I've heard different things. Some people say no, and then some people say, yeah, men and women can be friends. But usually they're like, well, you know, it can cross the line. It usually crosses the line because somebody catches feelings. And I'm like, well, I do have male friends, a couple of them that I don't have feelings for at all, never have, never will. I have no attraction to them at all. Zero. Now, how they feel about me, I don't know. But it's a no for me. That's what I found, no name. That was my experience. Like, he'll catch feelings, and it's just like, go away. Go away. I don't like you like that, y'all. Because men, they just pretty much go with what they want, like what they feel in the moment. Men are usually in the moment. Men are just like, no, you're just good to be around. I'm not on that level with you. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Yeah, Aquarian men, they're weird too. They're weird. They're very difficult to read. They also have a lot of ego. Like Aquarian men that I've dealt with, they seem to have a high sense of self. Like they're extremely overly confident. Like their ego is like way up here. And it's like, sir, bring it back down. Just bring it back down because no. So I think Aquarian, no. It's going to be no. Friends, sure. Gemini men, friends, sure. But That's about it. That's about it. I can't. Maybe if a Gemini man is in a healed energy, like he would be a lot easier to deal with, because Gemini men are they're very intelligent and they are very good givers. Like they like to make people happy. But in an unhealed energy, it's crazy. It's complete chaos. Right, Melanie. But I feel like Gemini, because they're so smart, even though you tell him, okay, this is what we're doing, Gemini will find a way to be like, okay, and still do what Gemini wants to do. Yeah. All right, y'all. Did I miss anybody? Did I get everybody? I just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Right before I hop off of here, because I'm about to hop off of here and I'm actually about to eat food. I'm gonna let Rico outside for a little bit. But y'all, yeah, y'all let me know. Did I miss anybody? Mm-mm. All right, y'all. Well, I don't see any comments, so I must have got everybody. Much love to y'all. Thank y'all so much for all the feedback. I wanted to let y'all know that. Also, once I place the orders for the new decks that I've already made, I will let you guys know. If anybody's interested, let me know. I will have them listed on my Etsy shop. Um, um, also, anybody wanting to book personal readings, do it today. Book it today. Like I said, if you subscribe to the website, I will be sending you coupon codes Monday for 50% off. Okay. And if you book today, you'll get your reading Monday. All right. So I wanted to let you guys know that. And I'm going to be doing general readings for the signs, all 12 zodiac signs. So be patient with me because today is my day to just be lazy. And I'm going to do that. And then hopefully tonight I'll be able to get some content done and edit it. And I'll probably do the first half of the zodiac. And then probably like Wednesday, I'll probably do the second half of the zodiac. So going into March, y'all, we're about to go into March. So, all right. Love you guys. See you guys later.